Over to you.
Thank you for the wonderful welcome. So, good evening. As we come to the last session, I'll start off with a disclaimer. I have a very famous surname, as you can see. There is no political connection, correlation whatsoever. It is pure coincidence. I have been hounded, asked this question many times, so I always think, it's a good, best practice to kind of, start off with this disclaimer. We will now quickly switch gears. So, quickly to introduce, I'm a part of the AWS channel team. My job is to make sure that, the partners are successful. We help partners in this certification. We help increase your monthly MRR in terms of, helping you acquire more customers, helping you, be more competent on AWS and so on and so forth. Over the next 10 to 12 minutes, and I'm there for the entire evening, I'll kind of give you a sense in terms of, what are some of our partner programs, how you can benefit from the partner programs, how does the partner lifecycle evolve, in the AWS scheme of things. So that is what something I'm going to cover over the next 10 minutes. So the Bible of, our partner program is the AWS partner program, or normally what we call it as the APN. It is a guiding framework for us in terms of how does the partner get into the AWS ecosystem, how does he grow, how does he evolve, and how does he mature. And after he has reached a very mature stage, how does he start creating differentiation. So this is a guiding principle for, our entire engagement when it comes to the partner work. As Harshad had mentioned, if you look at AWS pricing philosophy, we are a very unique company. Between 2006 and now, so AWS launched the services in 2006. Between 2006 and now, we have reduced the price point of our services about 72 times. The reduction in the price point is not because a competition is reducing a price or, we want to get super competitive or, something like that. The reduction of the price point is purely based on economics of scale. So higher is the provisioning or consumption of a service, lower is the per unit cost of manufacturing the service, and hence we pass on that economics of scale benefit to the customers. The day we announce the price reduction, new customers, existing customers, we kind of, everyone is kind of benefited. So in our scheme of things, the end customer pricing is absolutely transparent. End customer can go on the website, swipe his credit card, invoke a service, he buys at a price which is there on the website. There is no 30%, 40%, 50%, and by the time we close the case, there is an 80% discount. There's absolutely nothing what we do. End customer pricing is absolutely transparent. It is there on the website. I, as a customer, can choose to buy directly. If I go to a partner like you, who in turn buys through a partner or a distribution partner like Crayon, the end customer gets the absolutely same price point. So our business model is very, very simple. In the AWS scheme of things, we have two partnership models. There are only two partner model entities. Either a partner is a consulting partner for us, or a partner is a technology partner for us. Consulting partner is partners like yourselves, partners like system integration partners, partners like value-added resellers who will help us resell AWS services to your end customers. And in that bargain, you will also bundle your managed services offering. And managed services can be a variety, can be of different connotation to different partners. Managed services can be as basic as you do the basic one-time implementation at the end customer's end. Managed services can be you do the entire hybrid setup at the customer's end. That okay, I will move 2 of your applications onto the cloud. There are 3 which are on-premise. So I will manage this entire hybrid journey for the next 2 to 3 years till your entire cloud journey evolves and you move all your applications onto the cloud. Managed services can be as higher end managed services. So there are customers who move, say, SAP on AWS, and then they require partners who will do 24/7 proactive monitoring and stuff like that. So there are partners who have built their NOC and they provide, proactive monitoring and so on and so forth. So there is a plethora of managed services what the partners add, and that is the biggest value addition what partners add in terms of helping us grow our business. So that is the consulting partner. Partners help us resell AWS services to the customers, and that bargain they also kind of bundle their managed services offering. The other stream what we have is the technology partner, which is basically an ISV relationship. You are an ISV, you have created an application, you have created a solution, and you want to put that application onto AWS platform, but you're also interested in seeing how does AWS help me create a co-sell motion by helping me acquire more and more customers. So this is the ISV stream. So either a partner is a consulting partner for us or it's a technology partner. A partner starts off by becoming a registered partner. It's a simple process on our APN portal. You register, you become a APN registered partner, you get a unique ID, and then we kind of work with you in terms of moving your certification upward. So then you move to become select tier, then you move to become advanced, and then you premier tier, which is the highest tier. Our entire certification tiering is valid globally. You are a select tier partner in India, you can carry that badge across the globe, wherever you want to kind of work. So, it's not that you need to kind of do the certification in each and every country where you operate.
These tiers are based on volume?
I will come to that. So, how do we kind of, what is the measurement criteria that how do we move partner to select, advanced, and premier? So, our entire certification tiering is based on 3 pillars. One is knowledge, which is directly correlating to what are the competencies, certifications you have on AWS. Secondly is the experience, that how mature you are as an organization in terms of AWS business. And third is the customer success. How are your customers reciprocating the efforts what you are putting in their environment? So I will just, for the sake of simplicity and the time, I will cover select. I have this entire docket, and I have shared my cards with most of you. I will send across a mail in terms of how do you, register, how do you move to select. So from a knowledge perspective, for a partner to move from registered to select, we have something called as AWS accreditation, accredited professionals. Now these are online tutorials available free of cost on our APN portal. There's no charge on that. So we have a sales accreditation and we have a technical accreditation. So we need a minimum of 4. Then we need 2 certified, individuals who are foundational certified, and then we need 2 certified individuals who are technical certified, or nominally what we call it as associate certification. So if you look at AWS certifications, we have an associate level certification and a professional certification. Associate certification in a Prometric center costs $150. Professional certification costs $300. Each certification is valid for a period of 3 years. Earlier it used to be valid for 2 years, now it is valid for 3 years. So this takes care of from a knowledge perspective, from a certification perspective. Second is the experience, how mature you are as an organization in terms of AWS consumption. So in AWS, the only source of truth or only one parameter by which we measure our business is monthly run rate. What is the monthly consumption on the AWS platform? So we are looking at least a minimum of 3 launched opportunities and total MRR consumption of $1,500. So 3 unique opportunities. It can be your internal consumption, it can be selling to your end customers as well. A minimum billing of about $1,500. And third is customers. So one publicly referenced customer, one of your customers should be ready to be publicly referenceable, and we need 5 CSAT surveys. These are 5 unique CSAT surveys. These are not 5 customer surveys. From one customer organization, you can have 5 surveys. These 3 are the all parameters what we need for you to become select. Now the beauty about the AWS certification programs is AWS fundamentally believes, so we are not a value model. We are not a commercial model that when 2 partners are going and working at a customer's environment, we don't give special bid price, partner gives X% margin, the other partner gives Y% margin, because there is no differentiation in the pricing. So the competitiveness is not based on how commercially viable you are. The competitiveness between partners is based on what is your value proposition on AWS, what are the competencies you bring, what are the skill sets you have on the AWS, and that is where it differentiates. So here, you have selected, you have done all the 3 criteria. So to become a select tier, you need to pay an annual fee of $2,500. This is a yearly annual fee which you have to pay for the APN tiering. So you did certifications, you pay $2,500, you become, a select certified partner. Now the AWS philosophy is hire the certification of the partner. We need to go all out and ensure and support that. How do we support the partner in terms of doing more and more certifications and more competencies? Whatever you invest in terms of building AWS capabilities, competencies, and certification, we pay you back in more. So in the case of select certification, you got your people trained. It costed you money. You got certified. 2 associate people certified. You started doing business. You started acquiring customers. You paid $2,500. What do you get in return? The moment you pay $2,500, we reimburse $3,500 worth of AWS credits to you. So whatever you are paying, we kind of reimburse it to you in more. We, at this point of time, we reimburse up to 5 certified people in an organization. So you can get 2 people associate certified, 3 people professional certified in your organization, and we reimburse the cost to you in the form of AWS credits. All you need to do is send us the proof of payment and the proof of passing. So you're not investing anything from a certification perspective as well. In case you are getting more than 5 people certified, send me an offline mail. I'll create a justification note and we'll take an exceptional approval. So we kind of ensure that you are not investing anything from your pocket for getting your team certified as well. Then we run a lot of discounted AWS training. Once you become a select certified partner, we run a lot of AWS instructor-led training programs from time to time on various technologies on the platforms. Harshad kind of showed that entire slide where we have about more than 170 services. So based on the services which you want to pick, you want to specialize, you can kind of go through these training courses. Then once you move to an advanced tier, you also have market development funds or MDF. So you want to do demand gen activities, you want to do events with your customers in terms of building pipeline and all, we can look at funding that. You have become select. Currently there is no market development fund, but we have various offerings which we run along with Crayon as a partner in terms of helping you support any MDF activities what you want to do. So if there is any demand generation activity, any MDF related activity, any initiative what you want to do, please reach out to Crayon team. They'll work with us in turn in terms of making sure how do we kind of support you on this. We have a whole lot of other programs. So just to kind of summarize, you start by becoming a registered partner, then you move all the way up to become a premier partner. And then we have various programs like if you are focusing on public sector as a focus area, we have a public sector government program. Last year we also introduced something what we call it as a competency program. There are multiple partners who have become advanced. How do I create a competitive differentiation? So we kind of created some 15 competencies based on the AWS organization priorities. So SAP on AWS is one competency. Migrations is one competency. AI ML is one competency. Big data is one competency. Media and entertainment is one competency. There are about 15 competencies what we created. So you can actually pick up a competency, get competency certified based on your business strategy. And it also helps you get a lot of pull-through revenue from areas where you're not actually operating. So for example, you become SAP on AWS competency. There are a lot of large opportunities which are working in ASEAN countries and they look for a partner who is SAP on AWS certified and they kind of reach out to you to do a lot of managed services. So a lot of our partners who have done competencies, they get a lot of pull-through revenue which we are seeing as a good trend which is kind of forming. Then we have a whole lot of migration programs what we support. I'm not kind of going through this, so I'll kind of give a spiel around this for 2 minutes. We encourage our partners to create and promote a culture of experimentation at customers' end. For a simple reason, we have 170 odd services. It is physically impossible for an AWS account manager to go and sell each and every service directly. It is physically impossible for a partner also to do that. So if a customer is consuming a service A, we kind of promote you, push you to kind of go and create an upsell and a cross-sell opportunity on a service B and a service C. And how do we do that? We do that by the culture of supporting you in terms of POC credits. So there's a lot of POC support which we give to partners in terms of creating cross-sell, upsell opportunities. And we don't kind of, tell, okay, we need an LOI from the customer before we kind of give you POC credit. It's a trust-based relationship what we have. So, we actually encourage, we actually promote, we actually love working with partners who actually help us create this culture of experimentation at the customer's end. We also support you in terms of a cash component if there is a large or a complex